Hello, hello. Hmm. Okay, so we'll just install this again. Restart the kernel and run all cells. It could be better. How much time it would take? Almost 30 seconds. It would take almost 30 to 40 seconds to refresh the kernel. Install the dependencies and restarting the kernel is faster. Namah Shiva Jai Jai Jai. He is the one for yourself. The life and Jai Jai Jai. If you like a singer, on your face. Bro, please. How much time it would take more, bro? To execute one cell. Chroma TV. Let's go! Now we will be running the OS, restarting the kernel. Okay. Okay, the kernel is restarted. Now we will run all these. I completed the PDF loader also. We should go to text splitter now. Yeah, text splitter. After you load the documents, you often want to transform those documents to better suit your application, right? So if you want to divide the application, like if you want, you have a 10 pages of document, okay? If you want to split it, you can use text splitter. One of the most simple examples of taking documents better suit your application is to split long documents into small chunks that can fit into your model's context window. Langchain has built-in document transformation that ease the process of splitting, combining the filtering, otherwise manipulating the documents. At the high level, here is how text splitter works. So ఎట్లా వర్క్ అవుతుంది చూద్దాం ఒకసారి ఓకే సో దే స్ప్లిట్ ద టెక్స్ట్ ఇంటూ స్మాల్ semantically meaningful chunks. So they will split the data, either the text, into small uh, meaningful data, often sentences. Uh, they start combining these small chunks of text into a large chunk until you reach a certain size, as measured by a specific function. సో ఫస్ట్లీ వీటిని చంక్స్ లాగా డివైడ్ చేస్తారు, తర్వాత వీటిని ఏం చేస్తారంటే కంబైన్ చేస్తారు. Start combining these small chunks of text into a large chunk until you reach a certain size. After the combined text reaches the new chunk size, it makes the chunks that chunk its own piece of text makes its own piece of text. Oh, sorry. After combining the combined text reaches the new chunk size, makes the chunk its own piece of text, and then start creating a new chunk of text with same overlap to keep context between chunks. For list of types of text splitter chain supported, see Langchain text splitter. Okay. Let's see, use a simple character splitting text splitter as an example. How to split with the Langchain prepare, you should load it. This is a simple method as an example of how to split the Langchain paper. You just load it. This is simplest method. This splits based on characters by default /n/n. Okay, now we will be checking wherever there is a /n, the chunks will be splitted into divided, and measures chunk length by number of characters. Okay, based on splits based on the characters by default /n. uh, Character split text splitter is a simplest method of splitting the content. These splits are based on characters, అంటే నీ క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఉన్నాయి ఓకే అట్లా బై డిఫాల్ట్ /n/n and measured measures chunk length by number of characters. So here we will be importing the text splitter class from langchain.text splitter module. సో చూసినారుగా ఇప్పుడు ఫస్ట్లో ఏంటంటే langchain అండర్ స్కోర్ కోర్, తర్వాత langchain అండర్ స్కోర్ కాంపోనెంట్స్, ఐ థింక్ సో. ఇస్ ఇట్ కమ్యూనిటీ డాక్యుమెంట్ కోసం. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏంది langchain.text అండర్ స్కోర్ స్ప్లిటర్. ఓకే, ఒక్కొక్కటి మారుతూ ఉంది. ఓకే, చూసుకోవాలి దానికి. Import character split character text splitter. Create a character text splitter with a specific configuration. So we will be giving specific configuration for the method. Either chunk size would be 2200. Each chunk will be containing approximately 20 characters. So each chunk which we are like, first we will be cutting this big uh, page into a small chunks, either meaningful chunks or sentences, and then we will be combining these sentences until we reach the chunk size is equal to 200. When chunk overlap is equal to 200, consecutive chunks will overlap by 200 to 20 characters to maintain context. So this means, suppose there is a chunk called my name is Shravan. Okay, My name is Shravan. So Shravan. Okay. There are seven. Shravan. Yeah. 7 letters. So let's suppose here we have wrote overlap of 20 characters, right? So now for example, we will be taking 7. 7 has the 7 in place of 20 characters. So now in the next, my name is Shravan, okay? Then the next one is Shravan from Anurag University. Okay. It will overlap. Shravan will be overlapped. 7 characters of previous one will be overlapped with the new one. So this is the meaning of that. So maintains context. Separator. So slash n would be the separator. Okay. Next the slash, like in C how we will separate the lines and sentences. Text will be split at a dual line character when possible. Text splitter, characters text splitter, chunk size equal to 200 and overlap would be 20. Chunk overlap would be 20 and separator would be slash n. Okay. Okay, guys, you just have understood, right? Yeah, that's what. Split the previously loaded document. Now we have previously loaded the document, right, which we have taken from the web URL or PDF or other text into chunks. Split the document method. Take a list of document objects. Split the document content based on configuration parameters. So like we will be giving here checks is equal to checks text splitter, split document, and then total number of chunks created. This shows how many small documents were generated from the original document. The number depends upon the original document length and the chunk size settings. So print length of chunks. Okay. Hope you understood. Oh, what is text splitting? Chunks by page content. So it will print the this one language model introduces. This is the fifth chunk. So working with the document loader and text splitter. So now we will be using the document loader and text splitter at the same time to implement these two in a like example 3, exercise 3. You know about the document object and now load the content from different sources. Now let's import the workflow to load documents, split them and prepare them for retrieval. So instructions. Import the necessary document loaders to work with both PDF and web content. Load the provided paper about Langchain architecture. Create two different text splitters with varying parameters. Compare the results chunks from different splitters. Examine the metadata preservation across splitting. Examine the metadata preservation across splitting. Starter code provide solution to from Langchain underscore core documents import documents community document loader import PyPDF loader web based loader from Langchain dot text underscore splitter import text splitter character text splitter recursive character text splitter. Now we will be giving the page URL. This would be the page URL, page PDF loader. So here we will be writing the PDF loader business logic. So we should go back and see how we can write the PDF loader logic. PDF loader.load. Hmm. Huh? Huh? You are loading document from two sources, splitting the documents into smaller chunks, comparing two different text splitters, printing statistics about the chunks. This is exactly data is prepared before building a rack system. We are building a rack system, motherfuckers. Let's go. And by the way, I'm on live, I think so. Why I'm shouting, bro? Is anyone watching me? No. Exactly, data is prepared before building a rack system. We are building a rack system, motherfuckers. Let's go. And by the way, I'm on live, I think so. Why I'm shouting, bro? Is anyone? So first we will be importing the import. So firstly we will be importing the document and then document reader, I think so. Sorry, document loader. So we can load the documents in different types. For this we will be using the PDF and the web services, web bus loader. So meaning web my PDF by PDF loader loads the text from PDF files. Web base loader loads the text from web pages. Character text splitter splits the base text based on fixed character length. Recursive character text splitter splits the text more intelligently. Tries paragraphs, sentences, characters. So it is more intelligent than characters text splitting. Okay, that's the case. Now we will be loading the Langchain PDF paper. Now we will be giving the URL and then PDF loader is equal to py loader. Okay, okay. లోడర్లో మనం పై పీడిఎఫ్ లోడర్ ఇస్తాం. పీడిఎఫ్ లోడర్ అండ్ పీడిఎఫ్ డాక్యుమెంట్. We'll keep it side by side. so it would be easy for us to understand more. We can give more, like, yeah. By PDF loader, and then paper URL, paper URL, and then by PDF document. So we will be loader dot load. This is that. Okay, sorry. Underscore PDF loader, PDF underscore loader, load, and then meaning download the PDF from the URL. So it will be downloading the PDF from the URL, extract the text, stores it as a list of document objects. Each document contains page content, the text. Each document contains the page content, text, and metadata. Load content from Langchain website, and then we will be using the website based also. So website based loader. What would be that? Web loader, web based loader. And then inside web underscore URL. Okay, good. That's great, bro. You're doing good. Now document. So web underscore loader dot load the load. Okay, create two different text splitters. Now we have just loaded our data. Now we will be creating two splitters because we have two different types of datas. Okay, yeah. Create two different text splitters. First one would be character splitter, chunk size 300, and this would be create a different with the different parameters. Okay. What do you mean by different parameters? Should I create a new reversed or that normal one? Our ChatGPT says reversed one. Recursive character splitter chunk underscore size chunk size is equal to 500 and chunk overlap is equal to 50. That would be good. Or closed. Jingle bell bum bum. Now both splits into documents. Both splitters to the documents. Okay. Splitter dot split ఏమన్నట్లా splitter dot split text splitter dot split document text splitter dot split documents PDF document. Splitter underscore one. Splitter dot split underscore documents PDF underscore document. Okay. Now def will be creating a function def display document status document command name. This function calculates total number of chunks. Any chunks ఉన్నాయని చూస్తుంది. And average chunk size metadata display splitter 1 splitter 2. Why this matters? Rack content. Before storing documents in a vector database, they must be split into chunks. Better splitting, better retrieval, better RAG answers. Okay, bitch, I understand. So before giving any document to your RAG agent, firstly you will need to divide this into chunks. You need to tokenize it. I think so. We can say tokenize. I don't know, but first we will now count as chunks. Okay. Yeah. Now total number of chunks 95. Average chunk size. Okay, nice. Embedding models. Embedding models are specifically designed to interact with the text embeddings. Text embeddings కోసం embedding generate a vector representation of a specified chunk of text. ఇప్పుడు ఒక టెక్స్ట్ ఉంది. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు మనకు చంక్ వచ్చింది. చెప్పడానికి ఒక పెద్ద టెక్స్ట్ ఉంది, 5000 వర్డ్స్ ఆఫ్ టెక్స్ట్ ఉంది. దాంట్లో ఒక చిన్న చంక్ ఏంది, ఒక 5 వర్డ్స్. ఓకే, అప్పుడు ఆ చంక్ని ఎంబెడింగ్స్ చేస్తాం అనమాట. ఎంబెడింగ్ అంటే ఏం లేదు, జస్ట్ నంబర్ 0 and 1 కన్వర్ట్ చేయడం. Chunks of text. Embedding offer advantages of allowing you to conceptualize text within a vector space. Conceptually, you can perform operations such as semantic search, where you identify pieces of text that are most similar within vector space. IBM, OpenAI, Hugging Face, and other offer embedding models. Here, you will be using the embedding model from IBM Watson to work with the text. So now we will be from IBM Watson AI meta names, import this one, configure embeddings, embed params, embed text params, meta names, truncate input tokens 3. Hey, jingle walla bum bum, jingle walla bum bum, hey, jingle walla bum bum. Where is my chat GPT, bro?
Is just killing Apple, and you can't even get it in India. This is Huawei's rare to find flip phone, and it changes the way you see foldable. Now, generally, flip phones are are supposed to be used like a phone, and then you can close and do some tasks outside. But with this Huawei Flip, you're supposed to use this phone 90% of the time like this. First of all, it could be the world's smallest smartphone. It has 3.5 inches screen here. You can play games, type and text people. In fact, there's a tiny speaker here. You can even pick up calls. And now when you open the internal display, it's a different 6.3-inch rectangular 16 by 10 aspect ratio. It's perfect for watching movies, using apps, and split screen. Just avoiding crowd's presence. I mean, the chamber, when you're planning to get cozy, you can barely see it. Anybody wants to go hunting? Still here. He needs to be careful because there's a buck. He's at 1 HP. Surely not. Still going for it. What the? Bro, come on, Timo. Just avoiding crowd's presence. I mean, the chamber, when you're planning to get cozy, you can barely see it. Anybody wants to go hunting? Still here. He needs to be careful because there's a buck. He's at 1 HP. Surely not. Still going for it. What the? Bro, come on, Timo. Just avoiding crowd's presence. I mean, the
So, for example, if two instances have same meaning, cat is sleeping, the kitten is resting, their embedding vectors will be closed in vector space. Okay. Now I just want an explanation for this fucking code, bro. It's too big. Embedding pattern. Purpose of this code. IBM configures text. Import parameter meta names. Meaning this class provides predefined constant names for embedding configuration. These constraints avoids manual string based parameter errors. So parameters just define embedding parameters. Embedded params is equal to truncate is equal to 3, and text embed text params return options. Input text is equal to true. Input text is equal to true. Parameter 1 truncate of meaning limits input text only to only the first 3 tokens, used mainly for testing or demonstration, prevent very long inputs from being embedded. So it will take only 3 inputs from the big text and it will process. Parameter 2 meaning request the model to return the original input text. Original input text. Request the model to return the original input text along with the generated embed vector, useful for debugging and verification. So there is a sentence called IAM. So IAM will be converted into embeds, and now when we will write this return option, embedded text params meta names return options input text true, then we will be getting the both text and the embedded code at the same time. So it will be useful for debugging and verification. What after embedded parameters does what asal changes embedded parameters. The dictionary is later passed to Vexen embedded model, so it knows how much text is embedded, what extra data is to return. Okay. So import Vexen class from the Langchain IBM. Langchain IBM import Vexen embeddings. Create Vexen embeddings instance with the following configuration: model ID specifies lat. Okay. URL be Vexen South region. Project ID would be skill network. Params is equal to embed params. Embedded params will be giving this through here. Okay. Now, if you can see here, embedded result. So text is equal to text dot page content for text in conjuncts. Embedded results is equal to Watson X underscore embeddings embedded, embeddings, embedded documents, texts, embedded results, 0 to 5. Okay, vector stores. We are moving. Okay, for today, this is done. uh Penguin just gave a motivation to complete our uh this exercise 3 and also the embedding models. So we just have learned how to split the data of a given document and also embedding, how to do embeddings. Even we didn't understand much about the code, but we just have understood the concepts of how data is you prepared for RAG agents. Okay, yeah. For now, we will be saving this, and bye bye. We'll be meeting in the next live stream. Probably I'll be streaming daily from today because of Penguin motivation. And yeah, bye bye.